Hey guys, and welcome back to more Hearthstone. We actually had quite a big change happen here. By the time you guys see this episode, this will be old news. But the card Undertaker has been changed. So in all the previous videos, you would have saw that Undertaker got +1/+1 every time you played a Death Rattle minion, which made it very, very powerful. Now it only gets +1 attack every time you play Death Rattle minion, which isn't as huge. The other thing that's big is there's actually a mech. Let's find it here. I'll just search for it. It's called Micro Machine. So at the start of each turn, it gains +1 attack. So it's contrast with Undertaker. It's already +3 attack the turn after you play it by the time it swings back around. So I'm not really sure if Undertaker or Micro Machines is really better. Like, if Micro Machine survives, there's 3 attack on your turn, 4 attack on your opponent's, 5 attack on your turn. The only nice thing about Undertaker, it is a 1-drop. In this deck, it's actually not as key. I actually probably just want to take Undertaker straight out of this deck, because it's not that good anymore. Do I want to put Micro Machines in, though? That's an interesting question, what I want to put in Undertaker's place. Let's take a look. People are playing Unstable Portal, but I don't like it. It gives you a random card. People are playing Water Elemental. It's fine, but I don't think it's that huge. Yeah, definitely don't think Undertaker's that good anymore in this deck. Bloodmate Thalnos. I don't think so. Don't think we really need that. Knife Juggler. Knife Juggler is a solid minion. But I think putting an... Oh, we already have one Iron Beak in. Okay, so we play one of Iron Beak. What can we add? I'll probably have to do some thinking off camera, because I'm probably not going to think of anything. So, unless, well, the thing is, it was kind of low drops, but I guess we're kind of low drop heavy anyway. Is there a higher tier drop that's quite good we could put in? Just trying to think of what is really good. Like, I don't think we want to go like Hel'Thazad, because that's a little bit too expensive. Water Elemental. We don't have... Oh, are we playing... I think if we actually play Harvest Golem, that's not bad. Harvest Golem's a solid minion, and you get a lot of value from it. We'll play Harvest Golem. If I think of a better minion, I'll just put it in. But for now, I think Harvest Golem is really solid. It gives us a mech. But I still don't think we play Black Mage, because that would be... The only mechs then would be Paladin and Harvest Golem, which is not a lot of mechs. So, that's good. I think we're happy with that. So the only other changes then will be to Zoolock. And I think you still keep Undertaker because it's 1 mana and lets you get out pretty quickly. And it still synergizes good with Knife Juggler. Like, thing is, Micro Machine, okay? Your goal in this deck is to get stuff out as fast as possible, as cheap as possible. So although Micro Machine is a lot, like, gain a lot more attack from it, it costs twice as much. So, the only, like, 2-drops, there's not a lot of 2-drops in this deck, and the ones that are in get a lot of value. Like, Direwolf gets a lot of value, you play it, you pretty much get 2 value. It's pretty much an abusive Sergeant. Really similar. Haunted Creeper is an anti-wrath, Knife Juggler is just insane, and same with Nubian is anti-wrath, okay? So, these are all high value cards. The rest are all 1-drops. Leper, Flame Imp, they're all 1-drops. So you don't really want to play Micro Machines over Undertaker. You're fine with the little less Undertaker value. Because yeah, you really need those. And taking out 2 1-drops and adding 2 2-drops would really hurt you. Because I'll show you here. Okay, now we have 11 1-drops and 2 2-drops. And you guys have seen me play this deck. I actually will rely on... Oops, sorry. I have to take those out now. Where's my machine? I actually will rely on drawing a 1-drop. I'll just throw back cards to try to get Undertaker, which I don't think is as key now. You don't have... Because Undertaker was so powerful, you just throw back all your cards to try to get Undertaker. But now that Undertaker's not as good, you don't have to do that because... What do you... You're throwing back cards to get Undertaker when he only really gets +1 attack. So now he's kind of just on an even playing field with all your other minions. He does get progressively worse as the game goes on, so you do want to get him early. But you wouldn't throw a whole bunch of cards back because you can get kind of bad draws. So kind of maybe see if we get... Say, like, I wouldn't throw back Undertaker here because I want to have him early. But and this is a pretty... It's an okay, it's just not super quick. But still, good card. It has 2 damage. Turn 2, 2 damage, that's fine. Like, it's a 2-2 for turn... It's a 2-2 for 1 mana. Like, that's fine. I don't think there's really any 2-2s for 1 mana. Like, there's Zombie Chow's a 2-3, but he is an obvious deficit, so... Opponent must be really thinking hard, or he's not here. But it's just so huge, this Undertaker change. Because before it would be a 2-3. Okay, it would be equivalent to Zombie Chow. But it would have no downside. There's our power overwhelming.
Bring out your dead.
And we'll give him my greetings. May as well, we got time. Hope this doesn't slow down his speed. Echomancer? He's coining. What's he coining out? It's gonna coin to hurt Undertaker? Sure. Go ahead. Waste your coin. And that's the thing. Before, it would be a 2-2. It would still have 2 health. Now he can actually just kill it straight out. So that's how big that change is. It let him kill Undertaker, where here it would be a 3-2. I like tap Voidwalker here. Lets me advance my board and get a minion. If you can tap every turn, that's really good because you need to tap. Oh, and baiting out, that is amazing. So, yep, tap here. Knife Juggler. Do I just straight out play Knife Juggler? I think I do. Because if he has another Frostbolt, now I know he's no more Frostbolts. So he's unstable portaling. So we know it's that. Okay, and he's gonna ping Knife Juggler, which is fine. So yeah. Just take advantage of our Knife Juggler here. 2 jugglers to the face. Attack in. So he can Fire Blast or Knife Juggler here if he wants. Like thing is he's getting value, he has lots of cards in hand, but I'm advancing my board every turn. So, and I have really sticky minions. So here I definitely want to loath him, because now he can't play any spells against my board, which he might be playing a spell anyway. Or he might be playing a creature anyway because he hasn't played his unstable portal creature yet, but I have him down to 14 now. Okay, Stone Skin Gargoyle. Why don't you play that before if it was you play it for free? I have no idea. Okay. Let's calculate my damage. Okay. Okay. So that's 2 damage. 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I got kill. I thought I had kill. That's why I traded in the Leopard Gnome, because I knew it would be 2 more damage. There. So again, pretty quick match. Really, the Undertaker nerf didn't hurt the deck that much. Like, I would have won the deck a lot more thoroughly, because that Undertaker would have been stuck on the board and he would have had to Frostbolt that rather than Frostbolting my Voidwalker. But still, like, it wasn't the end of the world. I still would have won despite. So it does hurt the deck somewhat, but it doesn't make the deck totally unplayable. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you kind of understand or enjoyed the explanation of Undertaker. Again, if you play the game, you probably heard this a long time ago, but that's kind of my take on it and how I adjusted my decks for the new change. Thanks, guys. Later.